Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Jason, Jason's House of Fun and Video Games, bringing you today Thrift Time and Finds Volume 12. So I haven't had a lot of uploads lately because in this section of my videos on the channel, there hasn't been much at the thrift. So I waited to get a decent enough haul or nonsense, whatever you want to look at it, put it on the tubes and see what we got. So let's start off with what we got. I'm also going to put in a couple of things that I purchased today that weren't from the thrift, but they're pretty cool. So our first is this. So I've got two Xbox games, or should I say Xbox 360. So there's a Halo 4 and Skyrim. I don't plan on keeping these. Like I said in a couple of videos before that, I'm going to be using these as some trading credit at the game store. So save a little bit of the old dinero. So my second thing I want to bring up is this right here. So this is a controller I found a while ago, but I lost it in my truck and just recently found it. And yeah, it's for a computer. So if I ever wanted to play emulated games on the PC, I can use this and hook this up and play it just like the old days. So the buttons feel okay. Each one of them does. The directionals feel okay. But at the same time, nothing's ever going to be the same as the NES original controller. Next up is going to be 24. Yeah, that's right. So I'm a big fan of 24. Unfortunately, I got into it a little too late. But I thoroughly enjoyed the whole series. And I saw this today and I was like, okay, so it's the soundtrack. It's got a couple of different themes for the show and a couple of songs that were in it as well. The disc was pretty good. The little pamphlet instructions, whatever you want to call it there, that comes with it, looked pretty good. So pretty excited about that. Got it for fairly cheap, because it wasn't the thrift. This one right here is an interesting one. So at my local thrift, I don't typically see a lot of plushies that interest me whatsoever. There's a lot of bears, a lot of Valentine's, Christmas, holiday, whatever you want to call it, nonsense all over the place, and the occasional cool teddy bear, but they're always in pretty rough condition because, let's be honest, most of the stuff's probably thrown in the attic. This guy right here is from a place that sells tires. It's called Michelin. I don't know. You tell me what that says.
Michelin.
Michelin? Okay, so apparently I don't know how to read. But anyway, I've always thought it'd be pretty cool to have a plushie of this, and just happened to see it at the thrift. I said, a couple of bucks, I'm going to buy it. So, nonsense buy of the day, up to you. Now, the last two things before we get into Cynthia's House of Fun and Dinnerware. I got two amibos. So, interesting story about these two. The other day, these were on the shelves of a big box retailer. And unfortunately, they were street dated. So what happens when things are street dated? You can't purchase them. I did not know that because there were multiple of them on this. Somebody made the mistake, whatever. So the cadence of the manager that came over to handle it really wasn't too good. The first question was, in a very accusatory manner, in my opinion, where'd you get those? And I said, off the shelf. Where else would I get them? You know, trying to crack a joke and loosen up the situation. But regardless, I couldn't get them that day. Left without them, but today I got them. So pretty exciting stuff. And that's the finds for my side of the world today. So now let's get into Cynthia's finds right here. So like I said, she likes to collect, a lot of dinnerware and plates. And what else would you call this?
Dinnerware.
Well, what would you call it?
It's like China.
It's China. Okay, so China. Porcelain plates. I mean, they're great to eat off of. It's not really tickling my fancy, but at the same time, I just bought a plushie of this, so I really can't really say much. So, interesting enough. A lot of these can be pretty valuable. She is going to be going for a couple of collections because that's what she likes. I think this is pretty cool, though. This is probably my Cynthia find of the day. Only for this simple reason. Would you pass me the crumpets? I don't know. I'm weird. But anyway, let me know in the comment section below what you think of all these fine, wonderful things we've gotten over the last couple of days. Like I said, it's been pretty slow on the gaming, on the game systems, or anything cool. I got some cool things. Remember, those 2 amibos were not found at the thrift, because if they were, that would be a grail, because those were literally just released, I believe, yesterday. So, like I said, let me know in the comment section below if there's anything you like, if there's anything you've been hunting, anything you see out in the wild. Again, I only go to one local thrift. Eventually, somewhere along the lines, as we go further on with the channel, we will hopefully be taking at least one day out of the week, if not every other week. It really depends on the personalized, professionalized, stuff like that, to be able to go to multiple thrifts and see if we could find all kinds of stuff. Sometimes, almost broke it.
Break the cup, I kill you.
It'll be things like this that interest Cynthia. I can have some tea. It'll be stuff like this, where I can go to the game store and get some other stuff, because I don't have an Xbox 360 yet. But should I get one? Let me know. It could be stuff like this, where I just put in some of my buys, because I love amibos. I don't want them all, but when I see one I want, they're cool. They're good display items on a shelf in the game room. Or I get nonsense like this that, am I ever going to use this? Nope. But he looks cool. And he's made of tires. Just saying. So anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Whenever I post a video like this or any other of my videos, nonsense related or not, you're going to get it as soon as it comes out. Once again, thank you very much for the 29 now subscribers to the channel and joining the army of the house of fun and video games. I don't know. You let me know. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in the next video.